Okay, let's take a look at this then. Beauty, nice leg of lamb. This is 5 kg, which I think is about 11 pounds or something like that. Now, if you want, you can trim some of this fat off. You can get a knife and just cut some off. I actually like it on there. Yeah, just one thing, make sure this can fit in your oven. A lot of people do that, especially around Christmas time. Buy a massive turkey, spend loads of money on a turkey that doesn't fit in their oven. So check that this fits in your oven. Depends on the size of your oven. It fits in ours, of course. We've got large ovens here. What we're going to do is just give it some seasoning. We're going to give it a rub, season it, get it in the oven. I'm going to leave text below about timings and stuff like that, because might have a different size of leg or joint. Let's get some rub together, get it on there. Okay, so I've now placed the leg of lamb into the baking tray. Let's just take a look at these spices that I'm using today. Equal parts, about a teaspoon each. Thyme, chili flakes, celery salt, garlic powder, oregano, salt, pepper and cumin. I'll leave a list of all that just below. Of course, rosemary or other herbs that you might want to put in, some sage, tarragon. You can really play around with it. So I'm just going to give it a little mix. So we've got this little dry rub here. And then, as you can see, I've taken a knife and I've just slightly scored the meat. You know, you can see there. You can see a few slices into it. Really simply, just pour that over the top. I've got my gloves on because we're about to give this a nice massage now. Lovely. Just going to turn it over so I can grab some of this stuff that's fallen off. Just get that on the bottom as well. Now, I'm not adding any oil at this stage. Some people would put some oil on this. I'm not doing that because, like I say, I've left the fat on this. I've not trimmed it. So just a dry rub. And then we're going to go to the oven. So like I said, we're going to put all the timings and all the instructions below in the text. You can take a look there. Now, this is a whopper. This is a really big leg. It's got the shank in there. Like I say, big size. So it's going to take, 3-4 hours to cook this one. Usually you'll get one about 2.5, 3 kg, which is, nearly half the size of this one. So, okay, here we go. 25 minutes for 500 grams. So every 500 grams, 25 minutes, and then plus 25 minutes on top of that. So this one's going to take, like I said, it's going to take 3-4 hours, this one. So we're going to put this in at 200C, which is 400F or gas mark 6. And we're going to get it in the oven first. I want to get this in for about 45-50 minutes. Then we're going to do a couple more things to it. We're actually going to add a little bit of oil maybe. We'll see how this renders. And we're going to get some lemon juice on it. Okay, so I've just popped that in the oven. I just want to show you this now. So we're going to be adding some lemon juice, quite a lot of lemon juice. And I'm going to chuck those in the pan as well. Whole garlic. I've just kind of roughly peeled the outer skins off. They're going to go in the tray as well. Olive oil. We're going to stick some of that on later. But like I say, we need to see how it's looking. And then some whole onions. Got red onions. Just peeled them, little ones. They're going to go in as well. It's going to be beautiful, this is. Okay, so that's been in about 45 minutes, looking absolutely wonderful. Of course, nowhere near cooked. What we're going to do now is get some lemon juice on there. Probably going to add a bit more later as well. And some olive oil. So that's been in just under an hour. Like I say, this is huge, this one. So it's going to be another 2 or 3 hours, this, I'm afraid. Long process, but absolutely going to be delicious. Really, really super. I'm going to get that and have a look at that again in about another hour and a half. Okay, so that's been in for about, 80, 90 minutes now. What we're going to do now is drop these whole garlics in there. These onions, keeping them whole. You can stick some other veg in here if you want, some pumpkin, potatoes, carrots. I'm just doing it like this. A bit more lemon juice. And then as the lemon goes in, I'm just going to drop the whole thing inside. And then it's going to go back in the oven for however long or the size of your leg of lamb is. This is going to be gorgeous. So the next time I see you, this will be ready. Okay, and there you go. Done. What we need to do now is let that rest for 15 to 20 minutes before we carve that. It's going to be absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.